What? Great. Not a good start. No? Oh, I don't want to do that either. Hey guys, one moment. I'm trying to. No, okay. It will not let me do that. Okay, we're gonna go like this. I'm trying to get all set up. Okay. Is that? Okay, I want this. I have a bag of Doritos Spicy Sweet Chili because these are my favorite Doritos chips. And they're calming my nerves. Help me get this set up and started right. I was here like only 1 minute late, but I didn't know what I was doing, honestly, from my phone. And then I was trying to make me have ugly thumbnails, and I was not about it. I said, YouTube, we're not gonna do me like that. Why are you trying to do me like this? And I was even trying to like pose and like be cute. YouTube was like, no, we want you to look ugly. This isn't working. So I already had like a thumbnail that I made for a live stream. So I had to go to my computer and make it from here. Okay. So we're set up over here. I have my computer over here for the chat. Oh, that's not what I want. You don't want to see the lamp. Okay, I feel like there's something I need to do for my phone. But there's not. Okay. We're ready. I'm done touching my phone. Can I go like that? No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to end the stream. Okay. We're figuring out all the kinks. Guys, I'm wearing my Taylor Swift Folklore shirt. My cardigan is right here too. I just cuddle it all the time. So we have cardigan here. This is my invisible string shirt. So, yeah. Did you guys have a nice folklore day the other day? If you guys are Swifties? I hope so. I hope so. So live streams are new to me and I'm so excited for it, but it's also like a learning curve. So I'm sorry about the anxious vibes, but we're going through it. It's just different. Like, I don't know. I know I always talk to you guys when I'm making my videos, and I really have that connection there when I'm vlogging, but I don't know. I have a lot of bloopers in my videos sometimes, and I'll literally just be like, blah, 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 what did I just say? And I can cut it out and fix it, and poof, it's gone. You never even knew it existed. And not that, like, I'm really embarrassed by the bloopers. It's not that. It's just, I want it to be smooth and, like, I don't know, production to be nice. I don't know. But just, I brought some self-care things because self-care is super important to me and super important for all of us. So I brought that. What else did I bring? I already did a face mask right before this on camera for the video. Long story, guys. I just had to trash my old video and make a whole new video. I talk about it in the next video, but it was not ideal. How's everyone's week going? Oh, hey. Life is good. Very busy, tiring sometimes because I have to like super hustle here, but life is good. How are you? the chat coming up there. I wonder, I'm always just gonna see that. I'm trying to get something to clear off the screen, but it's not clearing off. So my memberships go live tomorrow, and I'm so excited. And we're gonna start live streaming. So I was supposed to do this practice live like 2 weeks ago, but life has been happening. So here we are, doing it now. Brought a coloring book, some good crayons, some good coloring pencils, and then I have some things I want to show you guys over here too, but that would be for later. My apartment's getting a little toasty because of the AC, but it's very loud, very loud. I don't know if you guys watched my move-in apartment day, but like you could hear when we were moving in how loud the AC was just blasting when we were talking. And yeah, since we're having like 100-degree days over here in Nashville, it's rough. Very, very rough. But it's not that hot. It's a little warm. But I did a nice face mask, guys. I love doing a face mask. And I'm gonna do, then I put makeup on literally for the fact, one, because I wanted to feel cute, but two, because I wanted to have more skincare routine later. So I started this one right here that I'm gonna work on in the park. In my last video, have you guys seen my last video? How's the year going? Can we believe that it's almost August? I cannot, truly cannot believe that it is almost August. We got the coloring pencils out. So guys, I have these really nice coloring pencils that I got on Amazon. They're not like Crayola. They're not the regular ones you would get at the store. These are like artist ones. I got this before I started being a YouTuber, and I got these because I'm like, I'm an artist. I don't know what kind of artist I am, but I am one. So I am going to get artist coloring pencils. So that's what I did. And they're really nice. And now I don't ever want to like use a coloring book without these because they're that nice. Like I'll use regular ones, but if I'm ever gonna be like, I'm gonna color a coloring book, I'm gonna get these. And they've been lasting me a long time. Like this is my same set. I need a new set because I'm missing so many colors. Oh, that's so cool. That's so awesome. I miss parts of Amazon. I don't miss working there per se, but I miss like the vibes and everything there. So I'm glad you're happy there. I personally have not, I've been in Nashville now for almost a full 13 months, where we just hit 12 months and some change. We just hit, yeah, a year a couple weeks ago. And I cannot believe, I just cannot believe how fast time has gone. But like, I haven't found a job that I like really enjoy both the people and the work. So hopefully, that's not true. My current job, I love my boss, but it's more of a solo job. And I do love the work that I do. It's marketing. But other than that, I don't. It's super part-time. So I'm trying to get some structure in my life. Currently, no one's on, but that is okay. As we wait, I'm still going to be here and waiting because that's what you do in live streams, okay? You know, it's so funny, guys. I've been in Twitch live streams before. Look what I just did. I'm trying to color, and I open up, like, I was, like, trying to do this, and I spilled it all over me. But luckily, I love to use my iRobot. So I'll just simply, no hassle. I feel like I have a maid. Like, I just simply throw it on the floor and keep it moving. Look what I found. Here's this. We're gonna have some Doritos. What's your guys' favorite snack? I didn't go get any wine. I wish I did. Wine would be nice right now. I'm sorry. Wine would be nice right now, but I have to edit later tonight. Comment down below what's your favorite Doritos chip. Mine's sweet chili. So, I'm going to do some self-care and talk even though there's no one here, because people are going to watch this video later, and if they couldn't catch the live stream and watch it anyway, and they don't want to just sit here staring at me, not saying anything. So we're going to color and talk about life. We're going to talk about some random things right now until I get some people on here, and then we can talk about some other things. Oh, look, hey, how are you, Star? By the way, in your, I don't know, I think you deleted so many of your posts, which made me very sad, but I did not know what your actual name was, and I saw it like on there. I'm not going to say it. And it is so beautiful. Like, that is literally, it's probably in one of my journals somewhere, but it's one of my future daughter's names, possible names. And when I saw that, I was just like, oh my gosh. So I love your name so much. It is so beautiful. Don't ever forget it. So cool. How's your weekend going? You having a nice weekend? You're so welcome. I thought it was super, like, I don't know. It felt like very round the corner. I don't know what the word I'm looking for, but I guess it felt like an invisible string too, because I was just like, I just love you so much. And then I saw your name, and I've been dreaming of that name for years now. And then when I saw that, I was just like, fate, destiny, karma is my boyfriend. School starts on Monday. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your weekend. You have one more day. That's rough. But school's gonna be good. And listen to what's a good like Swiftie back to school vibe. You can't stream it, so unless you own it, or, you know, don't mind streaming it, but I'm not recommending streaming it. But a good, like, back to school album is Speak Now, Taylor's version, so you have that. And Debut, Taylor Swift, always just reminds me of those, like, campy days, those good, like, school days. And Fearless. That's why I got Fearless tattooed on me. Ah, that's a good one. That's a good one. I maybe that no okay. So put a good intention out there. Maybe this is gonna be your best school year ever. It's gonna be the year that changes it all for you. You should like write down. 13's way too many, but 13 was the first number that popped in my head. I'm like, ooh, calm down. You should write down like a list of 3 intentions, at least from August. You start school the day before August. May August slip away like a bottle of wine, even though I hope you don't drink wine yet. Wait, please. You're still an innocent. I hope August slips away really quickly for you. And from August to December, not August to December, I didn't even plan that. But from August to December, set like 3 goals for yourself that you want some change to start. And then begin again. So, enjoy this last weekend. Soak it up. Like, it's going to be good. It's a new start. I'm really excited for you. You're getting your braces off soon. It's going to be a good time. Lemonade. Lemonade is good. Lemonade is great. I used to babysit all the time. And when I babysat, the kids that, I mean, this will date it. You probably watched them yourself, actually. Okay, it's like on YouTube, the grape dude, got any grapes? So a lot of times now when I see lemonade, I automatically in my head think, got any grapes? No. Okay, well, that's okay. January's going to be here before you know it, and you're still going to have your Christmas lights up. And it's going to be a good time. It's still going to be good. It's okay. You're going to start 2024 off in the best foot. So yeah, it's a little bummer that you don't have it right now, but you will the first thing of next year. And then boom, you're going to be even that much happier. But don't wait. Enjoy life now. I am trying to color. I love Christmas too. I want to have Christmas lights. Well, technically, the lights that are draped. So actually, those are technical Christmas lights. So those are Christmas lights. They've been hanging up decoratively in my apartment since my first vlog. Since my first Vlogmas in 2020. And I hung them up around my elephant trapeze. Well, you know what I'm trying to say. In Cincinnati on that wall right by my door. I remember hanging them up. I remember taking them down when I moved out of that apartment. I moved out of that apartment 2 years ago. And then those lights over there, I got them this last Christmas. Draped them there, and they've been there ever since. So I technically hang up Christmas lights all year too. Christmas is the best. So so I tried ever since I was like, I don't know, forever. I've always like wanted to be a YouTuber. And then I was like, if I ever become a YouTuber, I'm gonna do Vlogmas, I'm gonna do vlogs, I'm gonna just like do my life. And I remember like setting all of these things. Then I started my YouTube channel, and 2019 made a couple videos. I had to like stop and come back with a computer. And I came back and I'm like, I'm gonna start doing Vlogmas right away. Vlogmas is so hard. But I still love it so much. And even though I like cry and I get so upset every Vlogmas, last Vlogmas I really didn't, because I was just like, I still just feel like I still just got to Nashville, so I don't even care. But this year, I'm really hoping and like putting myself in a good place that by time Christmas rolls around, that I'm going to successfully achieve Vlogmas this year. It's a huge goal of mine. And like today, today I had to like vlog, and I have to edit it today, and I have to have it uploaded to YouTube by tomorrow. And earlier I was like, oh my gosh, this might be hard. I'm like, no, this is prepping you for Vlogmas. You're gonna do so great. This is Vlogmas prep. You got this. So that's how I'm looking at it. Actually, oh, let me read. Did I miss something? Yes, we can leave it. Now I want to dance around my apartment to Lover. Yes, thank you so much, Vlogmas. I already can't wait. I'm already like planning a couple of different things I want to do. I don't, spoiler alert to anyone watching this video or this live, I don't think I'm going to spend, I'm probably not going to spend all of Vlogmas in Nashville. I'm not going to go home to Florida either. I'm probably going to go to Cincinnati for at least like a week or so in there. I'm really excited. So yeah, that's something to look forward to. So I'm putting a lot of little different things on there. So I am the same way with Christmas music. I can literally listen to certain songs all year round, but it's like I wasn't allowed to celebrate Halloween growing up. Sad, such a bummer. I do now, so we fix that. But the second it goes from October 31st, 11:59 to November 1st, 000 000004. It is Jingle Bell Rock, baby. It's so good. It's so good. And I just deck the halls. And I want to have such a grand like Christmas this year. I really want to deck this place out. I want to do so much stuff. I want to go to the Grand Ole Opry. I still haven't been yet. And I've been here for over a year. So we have to change that. We're going to do it in fall. This is going to be like a fall vibe. And then we'll go again for Christmas time. And lots of Christmas. I'm already planning like all Christmas stuff. So I'm very excited, guys. Christmas starts in June for all of them. Yes. So when I have a family, probably soon, guys, like this living alone diary section, like, is very special to me because I know that's not going to last very long. Like where I'm at in my life right now, I've already been, this is like my 4th year living alone. Like I lived alone in Ohio for like 3 years, technically longer than that. The last apartment I was at before this, I technically didn't live alone, but I technically lived alone. I had a roommate, but she was never there. So, but I definitely felt some things that she was there. She had cats, and I'm just gonna not say anymore, but anyway. So I've been like doing this journey for a long time. So like this living alone diary section, these videos are so special to me because they're like significant memories in my life, and that it's not going to be here forever. And that like in 2 years from now, especially 3 years from now, in 3 years from now, I'm probably going to be a mom, maybe. That's crazy. But whenever I do transition to that, I am not going to be like a mommy vlogger. I'm going to be a mom. I'm going to be a vlogger. Mom, vlogger. YouTube, Mom, not gonna, no. Okay? So don't worry about that. Thank you. I can't wait. It's gonna be so great. And I want a lot of kids. So when I do start having kids, you're probably gonna be seeing pregnancy videos every year. But we're still gonna keep a lot of content. But that's gonna be so far away, but still. Anyway, and honestly, I might you never know where life takes you, and I think that's so cool. Like, in a year from now, am I still gonna be living alone? What's my life gonna be like? And it's so cool from when I started my channel and where I'm at now. They're totally two different people. Let's see, what did I miss? I actually oh my gosh, I got something. When I first got them, I'm like, I can't wait to tell you in like one of your cat posts. And then literally like the next day, I saw that you were like taking a break. So, but I want to show you something. I literally got these and I thought of you. One second. Oh, I moved it. Okay. I'm back. Oh my gosh. I already have a plan. So, there's so many things I want to do when I do find out that I'm pregnant someday. The first thing is, obviously, every time, I've never had to pee on a stick. So whenever I pee, outside of the doctor's office, I've never like at home had a pregnancy scare or anything. So every time I pee on a stick, I'm gonna pick up the camera, I'm gonna record it. Okay, and so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make a video. So that's one thing I've been dying that I wanna do. I'm gonna track the whole journey, I'm gonna vlog the whole journey. And then another thing, I'm gonna buy big, like Dr. Dre headphones. I'm gonna put them on my belly every single day, probably morning, noon, and night. And we're going to listen to all the albums. And I'm going to talk to babies, maybe. I want multiple kids, maybe even at once. Yes, I want twins or more. So I'm gonna put it on and they're gonna listen to all the eras, all the chapters, and I'm gonna talk to them and I'm gonna be like, so this is the best role model ever outside of me in your life, and Taylor Swift will guide you. She will always be there for you, even when I'm not there, but I'm gonna be there for you. And we're gonna go through all of this stuff. Don't be terrified. So to be your first relationship, but like, relationships can be scary, but they can also be so like good. I only had my friends to talk to about it, and everyone's view can be so different. And I was kind of like I had a lot of friends and stuff, but back then I wasn't like seeing myself as chosen, and I didn't date a lot until I was older. And it made me really sad, especially in high school. I never went to homecoming I never had a homecoming date. I never had a prom date. I went to all homecomings, all 4, and went to 2 proms. So it was a little sad, but I actually enjoyed myself and had the time of my life. I still have my last prom dress for some reason. And I think it was 2020. I tried it on and I could still fit it. So that was really funny. Okay, so look, I got these. Can you see them? I love cat stuff, and I love looking at cats, and I love that Taylor Swift loved cats. I love looking at cats, and I think they're so cute, and I love the idea of cats. But I never grew up around cats. I grew up around dogs. I'm very comfortable around dogs, and no dog scares me. I'm a dog. I love dogs. I like talk to my neighbors' dogs all the time. Even if I'm outside and I hear them barking, I literally talk to them from my balcony to their balcony. I'll be like, Max, it's okay, don't bark. And he stops barking. But anyway, got these for a star and other people because I know how much people love cats. Look at that. So freaking cute. So I got all of these little cat stickers and I got more stickers. And I'm putting all the stickers together and I'm making this. So I'm gonna grow suspense here for a second. I figured it's okay. I hope you got your cat back. I think you missed them. So look, I got these. And when I literally saw them online, I thought of you. No, you won't go to prom? Don't you guys like have a homeschooling prom? I really hope so. Yay, you got your cats back. I hope you have like a sort of homeschooling prom. Because when I was a manager at Chick-fil-A, we had a lot of homeschooled kids. But they still went to prom, so I hope you can still go to prom. And like, I have events and stuff to go to. By the way, if there is a Chick-fil-A by you, I know you have not been to Chick-fil-A yet, but if you ever go, you should. And if you ever wanted a good job, at least both Chick-fil-A's I worked at, a lot of homeschooled kids like to work at Chick-fil-A, and they all hang out there. So, and then they get in little Chick-fil-A-ships with each other, especially the homeschooled kids. It's a really cute story. Until it goes bad. But it doesn't always go bad. So these are the little cute stickers. Aren't they so cute? I specifically saw this one on the internet, and it reminded me of one of your cats. I'm like, oh my gosh, this looks like one of Star's cats. I don't even know if you have a white cat. I know you have a black cat. And I was just like, I'm getting these. Yeah, they have like get-togethers. So in Ohio, the homeschoolers have like homeschooled events in the county for all the homeschoolers. Like, you can join a basketball team and stuff and like be on a team and things like that. And then they have like, you can like go to certain proms and stuff and like join in. And they invite like all of the homeschoolers in that area. Oh, Siamese cats are so cute. You have four cats? 4 cats. Tabby cats are really cute. Don't they have a lot of energy? So I got all the stickers because I'm making my own little merch. Do you want a sneak peek? Okay, it's not finished. This is only the back of it. Okay, so it's right here. I'm making my own merch and I have a heat press and everything and I'm making it. And this is part of one of the designs I'm making, and I made this whole design from scratch. Well, I made this whole design myself. And then I got like heat transfer stickers and I printed them. I'm adding something on the front, so this is only half of the design. But you've seen me wearing the same version of this in a hoodie, and I created the design. The black hoodie someone else printed for me, but I printed this one by myself. Isn't it so cute? So this is my summer edition of it, and I got it printed on this. I printed it myself on this green shirt. Thank you. And it's like a green sunset. And then on the front, I don't know what side I'm gonna put it on yet. I have to play with it. But I made little daisies, and they're gonna be little pocket daisies that are gonna come up here on the front. And then that's gonna be the whole shirt. And they're only gonna be $25, by the way. And I'm gonna do green ones, black ones, and then I'm gonna do black hoodies for the fall. So I have that, and so I love like crafting and making things. Thank you so much. I literally am like so excited about that. And I have something else I made. I'll show you that in a second too. And so I'm like, okay, I'm making the stuff for, and I'm like making these in mind for like my subscribers and like people who want to build and be in my community. So I love the design, but I'm like, that's not it. I want to add more to it. So I put together little goodie bags. So every time someone orders something from me, they're going to get a little goodie bag. So it starts with this holographic goodie bag because we love shiny things. And then I have a little sticker on here that says, thank you for supporting my small business. And inside, I'm putting lots of different things in it. And as time goes on, I'm going to add like a little bit of things, but this is to start. So it's a little Beyond Grateful business card thing that I just got online that says, thank you so much. But I'm handwriting little notes on the back of these. And this one, I signed my name. So I put a heart, Passionately Taylor Marie, and then I put XOXO and an affirmation, a different affirmation. So this one says, you are passion. And then I have another little thank you card. So this is a holographic thing. It was part of an Amazon package. So it says, thank you. And it says, thank you for supporting my small business. Ooh. It's giving me lover metallic vibes. I don't know. And then on this I put hearts and I love you. Yes. Oh, literally. Oh my gosh, I'd marry you with paper. Girl, now I'm always in a Swiftie mood, but yes. Love it. And then I found these little, let me see, how can you see it best? There you go. These little journaling stickers. So these are flowers. So you can add these to your journal notes or your homework note or whatever. Just something you want to add some more spark and pop and just make it a little pretty and cute. So you get at least two flower stickers. So like these are two. And then more journaling ones. I love the moon. So this is, I give you guys all like a moon sticker for your journal. So this one has a full moon and a crescent moon. And then I also have, everyone's getting a pack of emergency because I care about your health. And these are so good. You just add it to a couple ounces of water and it has antioxidants, B vitamins, and electrolytes. Very good for you. A little fun sticker. This one says flower power. You can add it to your notebook or whatever, water bottle. Some motivational stickers. I went crazy with my goodie bag. I was like, I really wanted to have fun with this. So I'm throwing like little, you see, motivational stickers. These say, faith is believing when common sense tells you not to. And this one says, enjoy the little things in life, for one day you will look back and realize they were big things. I love that. And this one, this is the cat one in this package. Isn't that fun? And then take the risk, lose the chance. Little sticker and another sticker that says it's all part of the process. And that's like a little goodie bag. And guys, I'm going so extra with my goodie, like my stuff. So then I'm gonna wrap it in stuff. My shirts sadly won't be able to go on sale until next week, next Saturday or Sunday. But when they do, I'm gonna have a goodie bag, and then I'm wrapping every shirt in branded tissue paper. So I just got this in the Amazon mail, and I watched some videos on how to do this. So this is tissue paper, see? And I'm gonna take this, my printer at home only has black ink right now. So eventually I'll print it at home, but till then I'm gonna go to like the UPS store to get it printed. And I'm going to make a design that has just Passionately Taylor Marie and some like cute stuff. Probably just some stars, maybe a heart or something. Some stars and some hearts. Just going to, and you know, my, I don't know what color I'm going to do. Probably like pink. I don't know. Pink on white. It's just going to say Passionately Taylor Marie all over the tissue paper. I'm going to get that printed out. And then I'm going to wrap every shirt in that. And wait, there's more. Okay, and then I'm going to properly fold my shirts because I don't know how to, like, I don't properly fold shirts. I got this t-shirt folder so I can just fold up the shirts nice and neat every time. Then I'm going to wrap it up in the tissue paper that's branded in Passionately Taylor Marie. Give you a little goodie bag with handwritten notes and affirmations. And yeah. Oh, and then it's going to be packaged up in like this color bag. Isn't it so cute? And screams summer. And then when I'm out of this color, we'll go to like whatever is next. Whatever season. So that's just one shirt. I'm also making tote bags. These are all duds. This one you can barely see the mess up, but I see it, so I don't want to sell it. So I just have it set aside. But this is what the tote bags are going to be. And then there's going to be a matching shirt, kind of like a matching shirt to go with it. And it says Passion with flowers. So up close, you see Passion, Passion, Passion. And then on the back, we'll have the same thing. I didn't finish this one because I have a small error on it. And the extra print designs I have, I want to save for ones that don't have any errors, but it has a small error. But yeah, isn't that so cute? It'll be a cute little summer/fall bag to go on a picnic or whatever. Just like, I don't know, I saw this and I'm like, that is so cute. So, and that's another thing I have. So those are my little two things. I'm going to have a black Passionate Vibes shirt, a gray self-care shirt, and one more thing. Yeah, so next week for launch is going to have like 4 things available. Okay. Yes, you're right about. Thank you. I need to get my water right now, Star. It's right here, actually. I have my water. Guys, we all need to drink our water. Star is very right. Thank you. Yeah, we all do need to be reminded. Like, me with water, sometimes I'm bad about it. But having water bottles really helps me. Once upon a time, I hated water. We don't want to go back there. I was a sugar fiend, drinking orange juice all the time. Amazon is so great. Good job, Star. Water is the game changer for everything. Really is. And for folding laundry, it's kind of complicated. To be honest, you should see me folding sheets. I try my best. Doesn't this look fun though? Like what? I don't even know. I haven't read the instructions on how to use it. Let me look at it. For folding clothes, I could never work in retail. So I never worked in retail because I don't know how to properly fold clothes. And I don't really care to know how to. But I care about you guys. And I care about things that I'm making and that has my name on it. So of course I'm gonna learn how. I might not learn how to do it, but y'all are gonna get the right thing, okay? So, what? This looks way more complicated than I thought. But when I watched a YouTube video of someone doing it, it wasn't bad. So maybe it's just how it looks. Like, that's a project for another day. But, yes. Your favorite drink is just plain water? That's so good. I really wish I could say the same. I forced myself to like water a lot more than I used to. Like, I'm not disgusted by the plainness. I just miss the laundry. It's not good for me. I love doing laundry, but I love just like hanging clothes and like fitting thing. Like when I'm folding my shirts, I just kind of like fold it any kind of old way and put it in there. It's not, I have some OCD in some areas of my life, but definitely not when it comes to clothes. Like if someone feels that way with their clothes, they're gonna freak out when they see my clothes. Oh my gosh. Enjoy Barbie. I haven't been to the movies in so long. You're gonna love it. I think you're gonna love it. All the reviews I've heard are so good. I can't wait. I haven't been to the movies in forever. Have so much fun. Eat some popcorn. Enjoy it. Tell me how it is. I hope you love it. What's her name looks so good in that movie. Ooh, yes, dress up. What are you gonna wear? What are you gonna wear? So, fun fact, when I turned 21, there's a picture of it somewhere, and I cannot believe I lost this driver's license because I kept it for so long. Oh my gosh, driver's license. But when I turned 21, okay, we're gonna use this emergency as an example. When you get a driver's license, a regular driver's license for the first time, seeing Olivia Rodrigo, you know who I'm talking about. You get your first driver's license and you're singing, got my driver's license. All right, this is what it's gonna look like. It's gonna be up and down. But when you turn 21, you can turn, it goes sideways, and that's like another way they know that you're legal to drink and now also buy tobacco. So when you turn 21, it goes from this to this. And I was so excited when I turned 21. I said, I want people to know. I have a young face, and I knew that, especially when I was turning 21. I look back at the pictures, and I look 12, for real. So I was like, I want people to know that I'm 21, and I don't want them to mess with me. I am an adult who can drink alcohol. I was so excited. And plus, at that time, Taylor Swift and I are only like 2 years apart. So at the time, I saw Taylor Swift drinking her wine and just looking so cute. I said, I want to have some Taylor Swift moments too. So I went ahead and got my driver's license. Switched this way. The point of the story is because I had this giant bow that I wore religiously in my early 20s. And of course, I was going to wear it on my 21st birthday and my new driver's license picture. I mean, this bow was ridiculously big. It was like, so I'm wearing a headband now. It was like from here to here. It was like Minnie Mouse. And it was like, boom, it popped out, and it was pink and glittery and just massive. And I wore it all the time. I wore it all the time. So I wore it my 21st, and I was like, can I wear this? And she's like, yeah. I did not get rid of that driver's license for so long until I went to Ohio and I was forced to. I think I might have lost that driver's license. I have a picture of it somewhere, but it was iconic. Iconic. Very pink, very Barbie. I did my makeup. I put on lipstick. I had the glitter. It was a moment. Oh my gosh, I love coffee too. So does my weakness. It's not as bad as I used to be. But when I worked at Chick-fil-A, Dr. Pepper was my worst nightmare because it was so good and I was such an addict that if I was having a bad day, people already knew. Put a Dr. Pepper in her hand. Boom. Here you go, Taylor. Here's a Dr. Pepper. Calm down, girl. Calm down. Drink some Dr. Pepper. It's going to be fine. And Sprite. Dr. Pepper and Sprite. You want to just calm down after a long day. Oh, you were just in the sun. Get you a Sprite. Oh, someone just stressed you out. Get you a Sprite. You're good. And the spice? So good. Okay. Yes, I can't wait. I want to see a picture of your dress. It's pink. Yes. Yes. Are you scared to drive? How do you feel about driving? I was scared to drive. I waited. My parents got me a car before I had my driver's license because I did not want to drive. But then I found, but it was, it turned out to be okay. Yes, I missed that bow. I wore it until it broke. And I remember one time, I was probably like 23, honestly. I wore that bow for years. I was probably like 21. No, I was probably like 22, 23. And I was like going to get some alcohol for a party. And the guy didn't believe that I was 21. He was like, he thought I was lying. And again, this is my 21st driver's license bow, so I have the bow. And I'm like, I'm smiling, I'm cheesing so hard in this like random gas station. And I'm like, it's me. I'm like, I felt, what? It's me, Luigi. Is that right? I was like, I can go out to my car. I have the bow in my car and I can show you, like, this is me. He's like, oh, don't worry about it. I was so upset. I was like, how can you not believe that I am 21? Don't I look sophisticated? Man, times are funny. Yes. Driving would be so freeing for you, so I'm glad that you love it. And honestly, the best part of driving is listening to Taylor Swift and driving. It's a moment. When I first started driving, I was 18. My parents just got me my car. My birthday is in May, so I just got my car and I'm just graduating high school. And so I graduated in 2010. Speak Now, the original version, the stolen version came out in 2010, but the singles came out that summer. So the same summer I started driving. So the first time I'm starting driving was singles for Speak Now. So mine, ours. Then October comes around and Speak Now comes out, and I will never forget that fall and like that winter, that December will always be so crushing to me. Not in like I have any regrets, just like the memories, because it was just an epic year. So when Taylor Swift Speak Now version, I cried so much. Oh my gosh. Hey, it's okay. Learning to drive is crazy, but you'll do good. You'll do great. You almost crashed the car. Liberating. The best time. So look forward to this. Picture this. Swiftie. A maple latte. A maple latte in fall, driving with the windows down. The fall leaves are changing and you're wearing a scarf. Listening to Brad Taylor's version. It'd be the best day. Yes, guys, literally. You know, it's also crazy, Star. I did record this, but I cut it out of the video. Not because I was embarrassed to say it or anything. It's just because I looked kind of like exhausted and tired, so I cut that part of the video. But I originally wanted to tell you guys that. Okay, so I guess it was that summer. Yeah, it was that summer, and was it official in that fall? It was official in the. Okay, so the summer of 2010, and when Speak Now is coming out, the singles for it, and the whole album. My boyfriend at the time, his name was John. He is such a better guy than John Mayer. Let me just say that, by the way. Okay, we're still friends. He's a cool guy. But I was just like, what? So when Dear John came out, I'm angry. I'm furious. I'm screaming this song. I'm driving to his house and I'm angry. I don't know if I'm angry at him or I'm angry at him and John Mayer. I'm having dreams that he's like being a bad boyfriend now. It messed me up. And I was just like, so December was a little rough for me, honestly. And I was just like, I might regret this, but I think I need to be done. And we broke up in January. I'm so sorry. I felt so bad, but it was a crazy time. So when I hear Dear John, it's like I have the anger about Taylor Swift and all of that, and then I think about me literally being Midnight Rain. That was me. He was sunshine, I was Midnight Rain. I've been Midnight Rain a lot, honestly. I'm not even gonna lie, but I'm not anymore. Girl, I know. I even was like talking to him around the Speak Now time. I was like telling him, like, by the way, I just want to let you know that my YouTube video, I might mention you because he watches them sometimes. Like, we're good friends. And it was just, and I was just like, so, because that came out in the same time. And it was just craziness. And guys, I just cannot. It's so funny, especially like in that time. He's not so much anymore, but we lived in Florida. And he was always at the beach. And he was always so tan. And he had blue eyes. So like, flashback to 2011 sometimes. I'd be like, I go back to December all the time. I miss your tan skin. I was being so dramatic. And I was just being Midnight Rain. I was a mess. I was unhinged. And Taylor Swift and I were definitely in the unhinged Speak Now era at the same time during the time. It was very bad. So good to me, so right. And man, so when I lived at home with my parents, I didn't move out till I was like 24. I stayed at home for a long time. And my room is right above theirs. So like, so I'm mad at them. Oh, I'm mad at y'all? Don't you worry. Don't worry. We're fine. We're gonna play Miley Cyrus Hoedown Throwdown. We're gonna throw the boots on and we're gonna clappity clap all around this room. That's what we're gonna do. But also, my brother, I will never forget my brother telling me how much he will never forget Enchanted because of how I was reacting when Enchanted came out. When Enchanted came out, full blasting it all around my room, all day, every day. I wanted everyone to know I was enchanted to meet you. Okay? At least you get your own privacy. And you share a room with your sister. Okay. At least you get your own some privacy because you have 5 siblings. Okay. I only had one moment worse than Enchanted moment. It was my clean moment. That was so bad. That was so bad for me. That was so bad for me. Just thinking about when I want to cry just thinking about it. Oh my gosh. When 1989 clean, it wrecked me. Wrecked me. I remember I just got my MacBook. It was an iMac, sorry, a desktop. Oh my gosh. I was a wreck. I listened to Clean on repeat and my computer was like, you listened to this song 500 times this week. I said, thank you. Stop judging. Please. Rude. I like punched my ceiling. It was bad. I know, right? 500 is nothing. Nothing. And then I was like, and then in my car, I had a repeat in my car, my CD player. I have like 5 versions of Speak Now, not Speak Now, 1989 on CDs. Like, I don't know why people kept giving them to me as gifts. Like, I didn't already have the CD, but I'm like, okay. It is totally normal to go crazy listening to Taylor Swift, and don't ever let anyone tell you otherwise. People have told me in the past that my relationship with Taylor Swift is unhealthy. Excuse me? You're unhealthy. Taylor Swift is like water. You need it to survive. My neighbor down below, we've never spoken, but we have a mutual dislike for each other. And not in a bad way. Just like, he's always blasting all this music, and like I'll be making a video, and his music is right under my fireplace, and it's so loud. Like, I've been on FaceTime and the phone with my sister, and it sounds like someone's playing music in my apartment, and it's so loud I'll get copyrighted, so I can't record anymore because my downstairs neighbor is just blasting his music. I'm like, okay, it's cool, do your thing, bro. I'm gonna go in my room. You wanna be loud? That's fine. But know that when Taylor Swift comes out with an album at midnight, I'm going to be running around this apartment. I'm going to be jumping up and down. I'm going to be falling on the floor crying. I'm going to be acting like a fish out of water, but a human, flopping around my entire apartment, acting like a fool. Okay? Okay. Thank you. My family has said the same thing to me for 18 years, and I have not changed, so who cares what they say? We have her, they don't. I literally get so mad when people, like, seriously try to tell me I have a serious problem. Excuse me? You should start. I'm gonna have to find it in one of my old videos and put it in a clip of a video sometime. I don't know. This year. I'll do it this year. My old apartment in Cincinnati, when I was living alone there, my apartment I was in for 3 years, I had this like coffee table. I don't have a coffee table here. And the whole thing was dedicated to Taylor Swift. I had all my little 1989 pictures all along, and they had a theme. I like matched the lyrics to go, and I would match them to my mood, like sometimes daily. And I would match all the lyrics and the pictures and the moods and the songs, and I would move them all around my table, and they would be all of my magazines of Taylor Swift stacked up. And they would be in a certain era, like certain eras, and I would move them all around, and they would be certain aesthetics. I had to toss the one of her and Karlie Kloss. I didn't actually toss it. Someone ripped it, and then I just I think I did throw it away eventually, because I was like, I don't even like you anymore, Karlie. Rude. And, but yes. So my friends would come over, and then like guys would come over, and they would be like, is this a shrine to Taylor Swift? I'm like, excuse me? A shrine? There's no hair. I don't have a shrine to Taylor Swift. This is just my collection. And they're like, no, Taylor, you have candles here. I'm like, so I have candles because I like candles, and it's a coffee table. And they're like, you have candles. You have about 100 pieces of Taylor Swift here. This is a shrine. And I'm like, I don't see it that way. Thank you for your opinion. I didn't ask for it. And I kept my shrine Taylor Swift coffee table for years. I never left it. I never moved it. People were like, you're never going to get a boyfriend if they come over and see that you have all this Taylor Swift stuff here creepily. Well, I guess they're not the one for me. I'm sorry. Bye. Taylor Swift is my background a lot of the times on my phone. And then even at that apartment, it was after Folklore or something. I like had a whole part of my wall in my living room. I just put up Taylor Swift posters because I want to take pictures next to her. Okay. Taylor Swift, I don't know what to say. I love her. When I listen to oh yeah, I ran up and down my stairs like 30 times. I couldn't stay still. That was me when I lived at home when 1989 came out. It was intense. I don't blame you. I don't need therapy. I need Eras Tour tickets. Literally, I get so mad when people are like, I just became a Swiftie and I went to Eras Tours. You don't deserve that. I'm sorry. Is that a mean Swiftie? But I feel like if you want to go to the Eras Tour, you should prove yourself as a Swiftie first and let the ones who have actually been fans and actually see her as mother and queen of our lives deserving to go first. And then once we all go, then you guys can maybe have a chance. You have a Taylor Swift shelf. I love it. I only have like a couple of her albums out right now. In my next place, I'm gonna do her justice. I'm gonna do her real justice. I'm gonna have like a corner in the middle of the hallway. I don't care. I don't care. Yes, the queen of our hearts. When I worked at Chick-fil-A, I still do it. I do it every single day. I talk in Taylor Swift lyrics. Only Swifties understand it. But when people don't understand and it's like a really good lyric talk, and you're just like, really? Really? You don't understand. Fine. I'm just gonna be silent. Look what you made me do. I'm just gonna be quiet over here, okay? And even little things like that, like, they don't get it. And I'm just like, fine. If only everyone spoke in Taylor Swift. Maybe they should have a Taylor Swift talking lyric class that they should teach in college. I think it'd be very beneficial to people. I think He Knows is such an underrated bop. No one understands. So true. Okay, can you relate to this? So I don't know how I can do it outside of her album anymore, but I have 1989 albums, and you know when Taylor Swift is just talking at the end of like her CDs, and it's just the most calming thing ever. I remember I would be so upset, like in the 1989 era, I would get in my car, and instead of listening to a song sometimes, I just wanted to hear her talk about how she listened to songs. Like we were on the phone and she was just chatting with me. I felt like a true delusional psychopath back then sometimes, but I didn't care. It is so soothing to just listen to her talk. Like sometimes I'll just throw on the Lake Pond sessions just to hear her talk. Just to feel like she's right next to me. Okay? Her voice is so soothing. Not a lot going on over here. Not a lot going on over here. Do you think something is going to happen with Midnights? I think something's going to happen with Midnights. She just changed all her profile pictures back. Girl, exactly. I remember I was younger and I asked my dad, I said, hey dad, I think I need therapy. I think I need therapy. Can you get me therapy? And he said, no, you don't need therapy. You don't need therapy. What do you need therapy for? You're fine. I'm sad. I have depression. No, you don't. You're not depressed. You don't have depression. You don't need therapy. I'm like, okay. And then, let's see, what eras was probably out by then? This was before 1989. So this was probably around Red's era. I said, you're right. You're right. I don't need therapy, Dad. And I'll listen to All Too Well on repeat, or I Almost Do on repeat. How about that? How about that? Don't want to give me therapy. Fine. I'll do you even one even better. I'll listen to All Too Well all day. If that doesn't tell you your mental state, and listening to I Almost Do, I felt like I Almost Do was so underrated and never got its recognition it deserves. It is so true. If you want to really add some drama, this is what you got to do. This is what I did. I either already had it on or I would put it on for a dramatic effect. Throw on some mascara that is not waterproof. And you go take a bath to listening to some sad Taylor Swift. Maybe even throw a little Avril Lavigne in there, little Paramore, little edginess, you know, maybe a little Demi Lovato, a little Skyscraper, right? Maybe a little Driver's License, a little mix it up too, but mostly Taylor Swift. You get all this, throw on the mascara. Go take a nice hot steamy bath, right? And then you take the bath and you let the mascara just steam down your face. Then you dunk yourself just like refreshingly, right? And then you just see the black mascara just all over your face, all over your hands. And you're just singing the sad, sad songs. And you're just looking at your hands with the mascara all over. And you're like, yes, this is fitting. I don't know, but it's a vibe, okay? It's a vibe. I don't know if that sounds so bad, but I did that on the regular and it actually made me feel so much better. I would come out, I would clean my face, and I would go back in my room and I would probably cry some more and I'd keep listening to my songs and I would go have a refreshing sleep. And I felt very dramatic, it was very private, and it was a very refreshing thing to do. Might sound like a psychopath 101, but I survived. Sleeping after hours of crying is the best. But waking up with puffy eyes in the morning is the worst. But if you go in the freezer and get those ice rollers, ice roll your face, that helps. That helps. Well, I know, puffy eyes are the worst. And then I like try to cover them up with like a lot of glitter so it doesn't seem like I was crying. People were like, were you just crying? And I'm like, I'm fine now, okay. Was I crying? No, I have allergies. What are you allergic to? Life. So, I wasn't crying. I'm just tired. Why would you think I was crying? Rude. Or you hit them with, so you're trying to tell me I look bad? Now they won't ask you any more stupid questions, will they? But sad girl aesthetic. Like my old, I know, Star, you're a Pinterest girly too. Oh my god, can't wait. I love Pinterest. I've made a lot of life decisions based on the Pinterest feed, which is really a crazy thing to base your life off of. Refresh, let's see what Pinterest has to tell me. Okay. Let me look up these pens, and if the pens that I want to see come up, then it's a sign. If they don't, it's a sign. I don't know. I have a weird delusional head, okay? I still have it because I never deleted it. But on my Pinterest, I was going through a mood, okay? And it was the moodiest board ever. I would listen to Taylor Swift on repeat, be crying, have my candles on. It would be like, what? There's a specific edition that I'm thinking of right now. And that's what it would be. Taylor Swift, like Lone. What is the ones when she was like Lonely Girl Hours? That one. And yeah, Pinterest is so great. So great. Pinterest is like YouTube and Pinterest. Like, people are like, what are you doing on your phone? I'm just on Pinterest. Really. I don't even, what are you doing on Pinterest? I don't know. Looking up random stuff. For real. I don't even know myself what I'm looking at, but I'm on it. Okay. Okay. So, I don't know why my computer is moving so slow. What have you been watching lately? I've been rewatching Jane the Virgin. And it's been getting me through the summer. It's been like, yeah, getting me through the summer. And I love it so much. Because when I first watched it, it was like coming on episode by episode. So I watched it over a span of years. So now, like, watching it all, together. I don't know why my computer is having a meltdown. He is. My computer's a guy. Any Vampire Diary fans out there? I'm a Stefan girl, by the way. I love Vampire Diaries. It is my favorite show. Don't know how I got on this right now, but my very first video ever. I love that video, and I will always love that video. But oh my gosh, I've come so far, and it's so funny. I had like silver pink hair. It was more pink than this. This is honestly like a pink maroon color, honestly. Every time I think of this color, I literally think track 2, Midnights. Okay? This is maroon. Okay? Ruby. That's why my plant Ruby, I named her Ruby after Ruby from, come on, fill in the blanks of the song. We know it. Who are you? My mom did the same exact thing. And I'm like, I don't know why you think I'm texting people, Mom. I am just literally on the internet. And so I would, back then, I would be, it's still very true this day, Pinterest and YouTube. My mom's like, who are you talking to? I'm not talking to anyone. I'm on Pinterest. Or I'm listening to a YouTube video because these are my friends, Mom. She's like, they're not your friends, Taylor. You may watch them on the internet for hours every week for years, but they're not your friends. Excuse me, they're not my friends. They are my friends. They're still my friends. They will always be my friends. Don't tell me my YouTubers are not my friends. But I'm kind of delulu sometimes. Heartstopper. You'll have friends soon. It's gonna change. And 15 is gonna be so special. The song 15 is gonna be so special to you too. And it's gonna really take with you for life. So things can change. Don't worry. And so, okay, you wanna hear a fun story? A little story time? Okay, 6th and 7th grade. Okay. Fast track, real quick rundown. Elementary school, I was in a private elementary school. It was a Christian private school. 2-3 weeks before 6th grade, my parents are like, we're going to snatch you out of your private school that you have your friends, that you know your life, you've only known that your whole entire life. We're going to take you away. You're going to public school. When you grow up in private school, they tell you horror stories about public school. Horror stories. That you're about to starve to death, that only poor people go to public school. So I'm like, oh great, we're poor, I have no money, I'm going to have to eat dirt, grass for salads, I have to ride the bus, people are going to jump me, I'm going to get in fights. I was traumatized. I thought it was going to be the scariest thing. So that happened. And in 6th and 7th grade, I was weird, very weird. I did not know how to react or be in public school setting, and it was very weird for me. So 6th and 7th grade, I was called Steve Urkel, I was very bullied. I started wearing glasses. My glasses broke. My parents didn't want me to fix them. So I had to tape them. Literally Steve Urkel. I was already called Steve Urkel. Then I was literally Steve Urkel. Trauma. So, suffered through that. My parents switched me to middle schools to a nicer middle school. I go over to the nicer middle school. I said, things are going to change for me. So the whole time in 6th and 7th grade, I really feel like that time shaped me because it was not a good time. I didn't really have that many friends and I was being bullied. So I dove into magazines, and I don't think YouTube was actually created yet, which is really crazy to think. I think YouTube was created when I was in middle school. So YouTube wasn't really a thing yet, but magazines still were. There was like Paris Hilton, all the it girls. So I was magazine, soaking in all of these other people's lives and fashion shows, all of this stuff. People were saying I'm not cute. That's going to change. So I was devouring these magazines, devouring fashion, all of this stuff. And I said, okay, so my parents switched my schools. I said, I'm going to change my identity. I am not this girl anymore. I'm a new girl. And I wasn't really allowed to wear makeup. I don't know how I even got it, but I started wearing a little bit of like eyeshadows and stuff in like 8th grade. And it was like the first couple days of 8th grade. I saw this really pretty girl. I could tell she had a lot of friends. And I just took a moment of braveness. And in middle school for me, there was no Taylor Swift. I took a moment of braveness and I was like, this girl looks really cool. So I was just like, I went up to her. It's like, hey, do you want to be my friend? You just look really cool. It was so cringe and so embarrassing. And she's like, yeah. And we became best friends. And we actually became friends and we actually hit it off. It was so cool. So I became friends with her and then we moved and then I went to high school the next year. She went to my high school, but I couldn't find her anywhere on the first day of school. 9th grade, Taylor Swift just comes out. I'm hooked. So I'm like, okay. I literally remember like my whole high school like career was like I had Taylor Swift moments, so it's just so cool for me. But Taylor Swift was just coming out, so she didn't like encourage any of my confidence then. But I couldn't find my old best friend. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So I'm trying to like, and she was actually popular. So I started having like some new friends in 8th grade and I got a new name for myself. No more being bullied. So I go to 9th grade and I couldn't find Heather. Couldn't find her anywhere. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to do this all over again. Like high school is so big. Like this is not going to be 6th and 7th grade for me again. This is not going to be 6th and 7th grade again for me. It was gym. First day of high school. There's over 100 people in so many people in gym class. It was so overwhelming. You could tell who are going to be the super popular kids and stuff like already. And I'm like, oh my gosh, today is game day. Today is it. I have to do something. And Heather was not there. So I went to this girl. I'm like, she looks super. I did it again. I was like, this girl looks super cool. Like, I don't know. She seems edgy. And my other friend, like, she seemed cool, but she seemed like she was blonde, blue eyes, like ditzy. Like, the vibes were so different. This other girl, I'm like, okay, she's Spanish. She like looks super cool and like hip. Like, I want to be her friend. This was the cringiest moment of my life. I go up to her. And we're sitting on bleachers in high school. And I tapped on her shoulder, which is so funny because somebody watched me do this. I tapped on her shoulder. I was like, hey, like, do you want to be my friend? I was like, you just look really cool. And like, maybe we should hang out. And like, do you want to go to lunch together later if we have the same lunch? And she's just like, yeah, sure. Why not? We were best friends through the whole high school. She was my best friend, and the other girl from 8th grade was my best friend. And then get this, the same gym class, some girl comes up to me a little later. She taps on my shoulder, and she's just like, hey, I saw you ask somebody else earlier if she wanted to be your friend. Do you want to be my friend? I said, yes. Out of all three, the girl who tapped on my shoulder, me and her are still friends. And that was over 15 years ago. Like, so long ago, me and her are still friends. And I was in her wedding in 2021. So, pretty cool and crazy story, but you never know how things are going to change. Like, things can literally change in a blink of an eye. Let's see. Me, Delulu is my favorite thing. Nothing wrong with that. Oh yeah, no public school. Girl, I wasn't allowed to wear makeup, and I don't know how I found a way to do it a little bit. I started with like tinted lip glosses and stuff, and then I guess I started wearing my friend's makeup because I just started wearing makeup, and I don't know where I got it from. Heather by Conan Gray. When I used to listen to that. I still love that song. Oh my gosh. I still remember the 3rd of December. The 3rd of December. I was working at Amazon and I had this crush on this guy. And he liked me too, but I could tell he liked this other girl too. And she would always watch us when we were hanging out, and I would always watch them when they were hanging out at work. And I remember so many days going to work, just listening to Heather on a loop, watching them. And then there's a song called Watching You. Who is it by? It's so good. And I would play that too all the time, like watching you, watching her. I'm watching you, watching her. It was crazy. Crazy time. Homeschool sucks, even though I'm homeschooled. So I don't know. Homeschool's rough. I could never be homeschooled. I looking back, I'm very shocked that I just ran up to people and be like, "Do you want to be my friend?" And it worked. And we were, for both of them, we were friends for a very long time. So that's really funny how that all worked out. But I think your best bet is to like get a little part-time job doing something you like I don't know, like at a painting store, or like a bookstore or a library, or like something little that has like someone there that will be your type. Like in high school I did make a lot of friends in school, but I started working and it was really cool how many friends I made outside like of school, and that people went to different schools. And then I had all these other different connections. So now like, and doing that and having a couple of different jobs, doing that, like growing up in my hometown in Florida, and then having like all my friends from school and stuff, it's cool, but it's also overwhelming. Anytime I go back to my hometown, it's like I'm always running into people I know, and I don't like that anymore. Like, I like knowing people, but I outgrew my hometown, and I outgrew like running into those people and having so many different connections. It was a lot. And like so many different lives and so many different groups. I felt like, you know how Taylor Swift says she can change around like anyone? That was me, like a true chameleon, a true mirror ball, any situation I went to, where I just wanted to stand on my own. So that's why I'm glad I left my hometown. Do you have a cardigan? I love my cardigan. I literally just like if I'm having a stressed day, I'll literally just go like this. Like I'm just holding my cardigan and holding it like a baby, just hanging out, holding my cardigan. oh, going to community college will be so cool for you. And I'm sure you'll meet other people who are going to community college too and doing the same curriculum. And then meet some older friends. The downside of meeting older friends when you're a little younger is that they can do things you can't do. And it makes you want to do them too. But you never know. The cardigan does heal the soul. It's been 3 years since I've had my cardigan. Well, you know they took forever to ship, so not a full 3 years. But like, I feel like mine doesn't look as cute and pristine as other people's anymore. But like, I actually wear my cardigan and I hold my cardigan and I washed it, and a couple times it got thrown in the dryer, which you shouldn't throw them in the dryer. They should air dry. But I'm like, should I get it to dry cleaners or something? Because I want it to be in perfect condition forever. I might do that too. Actually, I'm already making goals for next year. But a goal for mine for next year is I want to learn how to crochet. And I want to crochet my own cardigans. I love it. I'm going to put mine on too. I want the Speak Now one. I really wanted the Evermore one too. So bad. I want them all. Your mom ordered the Speak Now one for you? My mom ordered this one for me because I could not afford like any folklore merch really. And she gave me a gift and let me get some merch. I'm like, I haven't gotten any Taylor Swift merch in years, Mom. I have nothing to wear of hers. And I still don't have that much stuff, so I wear my invisible string shirt all the time. And I got this really big so I can wear it as like a dress and wear it with biker shorts like I'm doing tonight. Even though it's kind of warm in my apartment right now, I still want to wear this. I wore this to a couple weddings and I wear it a lot and people always compliment me on it. They're like, I love your cardigan. I'm like, thank you. Even though they can see that it says folklore on it, I'm like, thank you, it's Taylor Swift's. Even though they probably know, I say it anyway. I love that. I have only met one person in my entire life who loves Taylor Swift more than I do. And she's so cool. And I like watch her stories all the time and stuff, and she's just like, same thing. She'd be like, it's warm, it's a hot day, but I'm at home and I had a long day, so I'm gonna just wear my cardigan and cry. And I'm like, I get it. And she didn't even have to say anything. I texted her and I responded and I said, track 7 and get some ice cream. Everything is okay. And she's just like, yes. It took me, I met her in 2019 at a wedding. And it took me until about 2020 to realize that she liked Taylor Swift more than I did. And it's the only person I met in my entire life who likes her more than... And I have to give it to her. It was very impressive that she likes Taylor Swift and knows more Taylor Swift facts about her than me. And I was happy to give her that title. But I do tell people when they meet me, you'll never meet anyone who loves Taylor Swift more than I do. Because they won't. What? How do you not even like Taylor Swift, but you go to the Eras Tour? The disrespect. The disrespect. What does she think? She's Y/N? I don't like her, but I'm going to go anyway. Was she reading a book? Who does she think she is? I'll never get over the Y/N story with One Direction. Pop culture has my heart. Like, where would we be without pop culture icons? And also, just think about how truly lucky we are. Out of all the times we could have been born and living life in this crazy, big, wide world, we could have been alive when, I was going to say Queen Elizabeth. She just died last year. Oh my gosh. We were alive for her. Catherine the Great. She's been dead a long time. Marilyn Monroe. Robin Williams. I know some people were half alive. I'm just giving some iconic things. Michael Jackson. Okay? All of these icon things that we missed, but they were icons. And the people who got to live during those times were very, thankful for that. We get that with Taylor Swift. I love Marilyn too. And so, when I have really bad days where I'm crying and I'm just having a really bad day, I try to think of something that I'm at least this. And all the time I'm at least I'm alive during Taylor Swift. Back when I was really, really depressed, I would tell myself the reason I was staying alive was so I could hear another album by Taylor Swift. Oh my gosh. I have to walk and show you these things. Okay. It is toasty in here. Ooh, it's real toasty in here. Okay. I've had this since I was 16. And I will never not have it in my room. This Marilyn picture is in my room with me. And it has been for a very long time. Every time I move, it has to be in my room. It's the first thing I move. And then he said, Selena. Oh my gosh. This is one of my favorite pullovers to wear. One, because it's Selena. And two, is because not the first time, but one of the first time I wore that pullover was a very special day. I don't know the second person who's on this live, so or anyone who could watch the replay. So I don't care. I'm gonna say it anyway. I'm just embarrassed to talk about these things on the internet. But how do I want to word this to the internet right now? Okay, I wore that pullover on a date, hangout date with how do I want to describe him on the internet? Was one of the best dates ever with There's Many, with someone who's I'm gonna change his life. We're gonna change each other. We already are changing each other's lives. Anyway, yeah, a lot of love there. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't know how to talk about my love life stuff on the internet, so we're gonna save those chats for another time. But I love wearing that pullover. It makes me think of him and how much I miss him, because he lives not here. Anyway, so yes, Star, what do you think the best long distance? I'm looking for my phone and I'm literally streaming off my phone. What do you think the best long distance song is for Taylor Swift because I'm crushed all the time with it. I would say Come Back, Be Here, obviously, good one. There's so many, but I'm just like always dreaming of when LDR is no longer LDR, it's just R. But yes, I never thought I would be one to be in an LDR, but here I am in one. And trapped. Not trapped. I don't want to say trapped. Anyway, stop rambling. I am going to turn my air conditioning on and hope it's not too loud for you guys. I know, right? Come Back, Be Here is such a good one. I feel like, honestly, one for me is Exile too, in a way, because I don't care. The internet, I actually don't care about this at all. So he is in Cincinnati, where I just left. I moved from there last year, and I'm here. Oh, Coney Island! Coney Island. I mean, listen to Coney Island. That's a good, wow. Yes. Exile 2 for me right now because I left, and Midnight Rain. Midnight Rain 2 because for me in this situation, because when Taylor said I was chased like for my own name, that's me. That was kind of me. Like, I guess we'll go into another story time here, because live streams are good for story times, right? Let me pull up something before I start this story time. Okay, story time backtrack. It's gonna be a long story. Not long, super long story time. Where do we want to start this story time? Okay, this is gonna start. This story starts. I feel like we're like in a camp, right? This story talks. Girl, I know. Lives are rough sometimes because you have to keep talking. And sometimes I'm like, am I rambling? I'm like, what? This is what it's supposed to be. Relationships used to scare me. They don't have to be scary. Especially when... It's so funny how I didn't even know that they were scary when I still thought they were scary. Like, I didn't think they were scary anymore. But looking back, I still was scared. Like, my best friend, she got married really fast. And I thought that was really scary to me. I'm like, I was like literally like speaking now for her. I'm like, no, I will stand at the altar and say no for you right now. Like, I don't think this is a good idea. I think this is too fast. Like, if you love him, you can wait. And now I feel so differently. Like, I could go get married tomorrow in secret. Like, I'm fine. I don't have to tell anybody. And I would honestly be cool with telling YouTube first. Like, and putting up a video. I ran off and got married. Like, surprise, thank you, love you, bye. But that's where I'm at now, but I've grown so much to get to where I'm at. Like, I wouldn't say this 2 years ago. Okay, so 3 years ago, Folklore came out. Folklore came out, and where was I telling the story? Oh. Folklore came out. I have to be sensitive because I know a lot of people watch my videos and stuff. So, like, I don't want to, like, call anyone out or mean any harm and anything. But I don't think it will. But I just want to say that. Okay, so Folklore came out. Surprise album. First surprise album by Taylor Swift ever. I had a date planned with this guy I really liked. We weren't officially boyfriend and girlfriend at the time, but we were. Okay. Um, we were seeing each other all the time, hanging out all the time. We had a special like night planned around this time. And I remember it like it was yesterday. And I remember getting like seeing what the tracks are going to be called for Folklore. And I'm like, wow, I'm really excited for this album. Like the one, I really bet that that's going to be about us. And I was so convinced. And we had a night planned that we were going to hang out. And then like Folklore was coming out that night. So I was like, I'm not going to choose you over Taylor Swift. That's not going to happen. That's funny. So I was like, so we're gonna have to like make something work. Like Taylor Swift's album's coming out tonight, and like we had plans. So, and I didn't know if I was like ready for that part to be like, I didn't really want to be next to him when the album was released. Does that make sense? Like I didn't want him to be sitting next to me. So he wasn't. He was in my living room. I went in my room, and I was like, I'll be back when the album is over. And I tried to make a YouTube video about it, but I was still all over the place. And flash forward to mid-August, literally mid-August, not even a month after the album comes out. And it didn't work out. I'm not going to get into details, but it didn't work out. And I was very sad. My cardigan was not here yet. I took pictures. I remember. And I was just listening to like August. I was listening to all these sad songs. Illicit Affairs. I was just like, oh, I was hurting. And then I started liking a guy at Amazon. Then I started listening to Heather and stuff. I started second guessing myself, feeling like second choice and just like not good. So I'm like, I'm gonna change my life. I'm gonna go to Nashville. I'm moving. I'm getting out of Ohio. I'm leaving. Bye. I'm leaving. I was like so done. I'm like, I'm leaving. So I'm like, I'm moving. I'm moving out of here. I'm done with guys. I'm not gonna date. So I'm like, I'm done. I didn't date for over a year. Over a year, I did not date. Nothing. And then some things transpired right after that year mark, but I haven't left for Nashville yet. This is like the beginning of last year. Things change, my heart changes. And then Taylor Swift comes out with Midnight Rain this year. And when I left Ohio, guys, I left my heart there and I came here. Everything in me, my heart wanted to stay there, but I did not. Taylor Swift says it so well, like, he was sunshine, but I was still Midnight Rain. And I wanted some comfortable, but I didn't know how much comfortable I wanted. And I knew I wanted a lot of things, but at the end of the day, I wanted to chase fame more. I wanted to chase my own name. And that's what I did. And I left. So that's why I was so... exile hits home for me, because I feel like I exiled myself by walking out and shutting the door and saying, I'm leaving. Bye. But just because I left doesn't mean it's over. So that's good. But it was a long journey. I feel like the last 3 years was so crazy. So, I know you said you don't watch a lot of TV shows, but Boy Meets World, flash forward to like when they're in college and stuff, so like later seasons, there's some really good episodes on that always stick out to me, and stuck out to me when I was young, because my parents did not have a good relationship either. And I actually feel like I have no good examples of a good relationship. I don't. For a long time, I idolized Joe and Taylor, but now we see how that turned out. So, it was crazy for all of that and to like not have, yes, made him wait. Exactly. And I didn't have any examples, so I didn't know what to look for and what to do about that. So I was, you know, that Halsey song, Bad at Love? I was truly such a mess. I was bad at love, wrecking lives everywhere. If I wasn't heartbroken, I was breaking someone else's heart just because he was nice. Okay? You're being nice to me? Ew, bye. I'm gonna break your heart. Bye. Like, so I played games. Games were played on me, and it was a long circle, but it's cool where it came out, even though I've exiled myself and I'm here working on my career and myself by myself. I'm a Haylor forever. I would love Haylor to get back together. Like, that would make my life so much better. They're my celebrity goals. I want them so much back together. Ugh. Life, love, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. It's so crazy how much things change too. Like, I cannot believe I was crying. My video of me crying when I came here was crying about a lot of things, but it was mostly crying that I'm leaving behind someone I really care about a lot. And I don't know how it's going to happen with us, but I'm leaving and taking a chance anyway. And I'm glad I took that chance, but, and things are fine. Things are good with us. But, it just sucks because I felt like I had to move here to change my career and change my stuff. But I have to be thankful because I love my Living Alone diary section that I'm doing here in Tennessee. And who knows? Maybe, you know what? Just for this live, we'll say it here, only here. And if people watch this live replay, then cool, then they'll know the secret. If not, then you snooze, you lose. But I'm saying it here, first time, only time on the internet until it happens. I guess until it happens in real life, but it's going to happen. So this is my official announcement, I guess. I'm going to move back to Cincinnati. I've decided. So I'm very excited for that, but not until next year, after Vlogmas. So probably sometime in January or so, I'm going to move back, but not until I have a house. This is my last apartment. Remember I said that? So, yeah. Peeps, I will be back in Cincinnati next year for my birthday at the absolute latest. We never go out of style. Thank you. Oh my gosh, 'tis the damn season is so freaking true. That was my replay. Like the whole, right after, oh sorry, there was a fruit fly. I had to kill it. Right after I stopped listening to We Fell in Love in October on repeat last year, it switched straight into 'Tis the Damn Season. So I'm in Nashville, Tennessee, obviously. Tennessee and Cincinnati is in Ohio, which is only like 4 hours away, which is not bad at all. But it is still 4 hours. I know, my fruit flies have been so bad. And it's like, I get a little bit of fruit, and if I don't eat all the fruit in like 2-3 days, I have new fruit flies. So it's like, I want to be healthy, I want to eat this fruit, but it's like, at the same time, this is constant war. But I think I think I only have like 1 or 2 more left in here, and it's literally the Great War between me and flies right now. So We're winning. I'm winning. Not giving up. Oh my gosh, The Great War is another one. When I first listened to The Great War, I immediately thought of my whole situation. But I survived it. Like, the good part of the good. Like, the Great War can have two meanings. It can be like, this was the Great War and we lost, and this is what happened, and looking back at that war, this is what it was like. Or the Great War, we survived it. It was rough. This is a sad, beautiful, tragic story. And it really does hit different. And that's how Great War is probably one of my highest streamed songs on the album, just because I felt like I went through the Great War and I survived. So, yeah, the Great War it feels like I'm going through it again, but the battlefield, I came out on the other side and I survived. When Taylor Swift said, "Fighting in only your army," you're losing me will forever be. I know this is really sad to say, but I don't care. You're losing me will always be the. How do I want to say this? It is the perfect song to my mother. Mom, I love you. Here's a song. You're losing me. Enjoy. I love you so much. I love you so much. Don't forget I always love you. But devour the words to "You're losing me," and that's us, Mom. That's us. When she said, "Fighting in only your army," it was over for me. I knew "You're Losing Me" was a song to my family and stuff, but then I saw like a TikTok of someone like, when you relate "You're Losing Me" to your parents, and I can only think of it like that now. I'm like, okay. Tell me why. That's a good one. Haunted for me with my mom. That was like an original one. So hearing Taylor's version, I was just like, you and I walk a fragile line. I've known it all this time. I will keep that line I know that line. It's sad how it's a double cut knife. I wish I could say my mom was my best friend. I love her. She has always, as I've gotten older, we have more of a friend relationship now. But she's always, and she still says it too sometimes, like, "Remember, I'm not your friend. I'm your mother." So, she's a lot better about it now that I'm older. But that is still her MO. So, it is what it is. Okay, Mom. But yeah, that mom-daughter relationship I found can be very strong. Like, if it's not super strong and strengthening, it has so much potential to crush the daughter. And I'm like, do the moms really understand? Do they get it? Do they understand that? But if they accept them for what they are. Yep. I get it. I get it for freak. I was like, is that another for fun? No, it's not. For freaking sure. It's rough out here. It is rough. You're killing me. Ugh. What time? It is Oh, it's already getting late. I have I'm so excited for my memberships tomorrow. I am doing early access videos. Crossing that line, yeah. Especially if it's like venting about like stuff that has to do kind of connected to you, like if it's venting about your dad or like venting about anything home life. It's just like, thanks. Okay, I don't really know what to do with that, but I'm gonna be here. I get that. Yeah. What did she do for a living? I always had to stay clear when it was a bad work day. Oh, bad work day? I'm gonna be over here. Please. I don't want to make things worse. Oh. Literally, there was two. I used to work in the medical field, and part of me was like, "Ooh, maybe I'll go down the path to become a nurse." And I was contemplating it, but then I was just like, I had to really look around the nurses that I worked with, and most nurses, sad to say, are not in good moods. They're tired, they're overworked, they're the doctor's runt girl or boy, and they're not having a good time. No one's having a good time. And it's just kind of like, let's get through this. But yeah, a lot of nurses too have toxic work cultures, where it's very like mean girl driven. So the environment, it's her environment, right? Yeah, a lot of times the environment can just kill you. My phone is dying. An hour and 22 minutes. Oh my goodness. So, something else. I'm starting to get a headache from this heat. I need to drink more water too. Okay, where can I look for it? I think it's right here. Okay. Yeah, my phone's at 3%. It's about to die. I gotta get off of here in a second. Yeah, she says she hates all of her coworkers. Yeah. That sucks. And nurses in like the medical field and stuff, they can be super bullies. So I don't. Oh my gosh, I can't imagine. I'm gonna show you one more thing before I get off of here. Cool down and start editing. Why isn't it working? My computer's being slow for some reason. So my memberships go live tomorrow, and there's 3 different levels, and all like when you sign up, I'm a member to like 3 or 4 different people's YouTubes. So when you become a member to someone's YouTube, you get little badges by your name. And YouTube has standard ones that just come automatically. Or
hey friends, you recall Jane was dating Adam, whose life was
my show Jane the Virgin is coming out.
Bonnie was going great.
Where?
They even bonded with Jane's son, Mateo.
Don't hurt her feelings.
Oh, Mateo. Okay. Okay, here they are. So, when you become a member to someone's YouTube channel, they have YouTube badges that pop up by your name, or the YouTuber can customize them, and they can be whatever they designed. So, I customized some, and I had someone make some for me. I know, Mateo. And this is what they are. So, I'm going to show them on my laptop. So, I'm going to show you, first I'm going to show you the badges that pop up on by your name that grow and change over time. Okay? So I designed the idea, but someone else made the art because I didn't have time. Okay, I'm sure I could have done it, but I really didn't want to. So here's the first one. So when you first sign up, it's gonna be a little flower start. Is it clear? Is it? Okay. So, and then, so that's the first one. Then, I think she mixed them up. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be second. Anyway, this one looks second, right? Then the flower grows. So that's probably going to be like 3 months or 6 months. That one's definitely bigger, right? Anyway, and then it goes to that, and then it goes to this. So beautiful. And then this one's going to be like the 1.5 year mark, maybe, or so. And then at 2 years, are you ready for 2 years? 2 years is the best one. And then after being a member for 2 years, the flower fully blossoms and has a crown. I love that. And I thought of the whole concept to myself, and I explained it, and someone made it for me. Then I have custom emojis that I like thought of, and I told her what I wanted, and she made it for me. So this is a custom emoji that only my members are going to have of a special butterfly, a blue and purple butterfly. And then we have that same flower that's blossoming. And then I love the moon. So then we have a crescent moon. And then we have an extra one, a trophy, because all my beautiful passions are winners and we're trophy. We all deserve a trophy. Thank you. I just got them done. And that's my little new badges that I just got. I'm going to upload them to YouTube and make everything final tonight. But they just came back through like last night. And I'm so excited. Like, I thought of the whole thing. And I had to explain it to her through like messaging them out and kind of send her random little pictures to explain what I was saying. And this was the first try. My vision came through so well. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And I'll be working on member bonus videos, extra videos coming, and getting early access videos. So that's all the things that are coming in the memberships. And I'm going to do weekly lives on Mondays with channel members, where we're going to do like journaling prompts. Oh, my phone is on 2%. Okay. We're going to do journaling prompts, affirmations, and like meditations every time and mix it up. One thing before we go, something that I want to incorporate, I literally got this to do meditations with myself, and like, I figured, I first envisioned doing this live, and I think there was a live of me doing this last year. I never deleted. It's so cringe. 1 second. I'm super into, obviously, self-care and like taking care of ourselves, right? This, I need to clean it out and dust it out, is a crystal meditation bowl. And we're going to do this too for like our Monday night self-care nights and stuff. And we're also going to do these, I'm going to be doing public lives. Like, this is the first one ever. Well, this is pretty much like my first real public live on YouTube. So we're going to be doing these ones with the whole public channel at least once a month for free. You don't have to be a member to do these ones. And that one's going to be like once or twice a month, same vibe, but the other ones are going to be every Monday night with my channel members. I'm going to try to get like a more professional webcam thing. My computer's been so funny. I've been trying to have it on my computer, but it hasn't been working out. I'm going to change it. I'm going to get that done. So, yes, still come to the live ones. I still, like, I don't want people to feel like they're still going to be missing. They're going to be missing things from me if they're not a member. You're still going to be getting so much stuff. You're still going to be, the only thing you're going to be missing is my member bonus content videos, but they're always going to be there. So if you ever become a member down the line, you can watch them. And then like the live, I have something in my eye. And then the live streams, even though I'm going to do the weekly ones on Monday, I'm still going to be doing ones publicly for everyone at least once a month. I'm going to aim for every other week, and still do stuff to hang out together. But because self-care is so important. So something I want us to all like take a second before we close is we're going to do a little meditation. So this meditation bowl is for your